Did you know that an average American consumes around 140 pounds of potatoes annually? That's a lot of spuds. These versatile veggies, available in a myriad of sizes and colors, have undoubtedly claimed their place in our kitchens. From the classic russet to the vibrant purple, each has its unique taste and texture, making them a staple in a variety of dishes. But have you ever wondered about the right time to harvest these delicious tubers and how to do it without damaging them? Knowing when to harvest potatoes starts with understanding their growth cycle. Potatoes are a versatile vegetable, blooming in different sizes and colors. But when it comes to growth, it's a waiting game, a patient dance with nature. Early season potatoes, for instance, are ready to be plucked from the earth in 60 to 80 days, a quick turnaround for those eager to taste their homegrown spuds. Mid-season potatoes, on the other hand, require a tad more patience, taking 80 to 100 days to reach their prime. And for those who prefer the long game, late-season potatoes are your match, taking 100 to 130 days to fully mature. But how can you tell when your potatoes are ready? Well, it's all in the signs. When your plants start to turn yellow, it's an indication that it's almost time for the harvest. Similarly, the skin of a ready-to-harvest potato has a thin layer that can be easily rubbed off. So it's all about timing, but what about the harvesting process itself? Harvesting potatoes is more of an art than a science. Let's unravel this art. The key to harvesting potatoes is patience and a gentle touch. The potatoes have been working hard underground, growing and maturing into the delicious tubers we all love. It's our job to retrieve them without causing any damage or bruising. So, how do we know when it's time to harvest? The plants themselves give us clues. When the foliage of the plant begins to yellow and die back, it's a signal that the potatoes are ready. Another telltale sign is the skin of the potato. If it's thin and rubs off easily, it's time to harvest. Now, onto the actual harvesting. The most important tool here is your hands. Yes, you heard it right, your hands. They provide the gentleness required to avoid damaging the potatoes. Start by gently loosening the soil around the base of the plant with your hands, then carefully pull out the potatoes. Remember, we don't want any bruised spuds. Potatoes can also be grown in containers for those of you who prefer a more controlled environment or have limited garden space. This method makes harvesting even easier, as you can simply tip over the container and sort through the soil to find your potatoes. Now that we have harvested our potatoes, what's next? If you are finding this video informative and helpful, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notification bell. Your participation is invaluable and greatly appreciated, as it helps support the channel and allows us to continue creating content that empowers you on your health journey. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for products that promote a healthy life. Let's continue with the video. After harvesting, curing potatoes is an essential step before storing them. This process allows the skin of your potatoes to thicken, which helps to protect the inner flesh from rot and other damage. To cure your potatoes, simply leave them out in a cool, well-ventilated area for about 2 weeks. This will give the skin enough time to harden and form a protective barrier. When it comes to storing your potatoes, the conditions need to be just right. A dark, cool, and well-ventilated area is ideal. This helps to prevent the growth of mold and keeps your potatoes fresh for longer. And remember, don't wash your potatoes before storing them. The moisture can lead to rotting, which is not what we want. Lastly, if you come across any green potatoes while you're sorting through your harvest, it's best to discard them. These potatoes produce a toxic compound which can be harmful if consumed. And that's how you harvest, cure, and store potatoes. Ready to dig up your own spuds? That was a quick guide on when and how to harvest your potatoes. We've walked through the potato growth cycle, discussed how to recognize when your potatoes are ready, and shared the proper techniques to dig them up without causing damage. We also underscored the importance of curing and storing your potatoes correctly to ensure they last. It's all about timing, careful handling, and proper storage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the links in the description for more gardening tips. Happy harvesting!